Okay. If we look to this image, we can see different colors, okay? And these colors, if you look to the cup, we have the same volume of solution. We have the same volume of solution, the same size or the same size. Okay, all of them are with the same size. So we have the same volume. We have the same volume or with the same size. But we have different colors, different colors. Different colors here indicates what Shabab. Who can tell us what does this different color mean? Why we have different colors? We have the same volume of water. You can say we have the same volume of water, but we have different colors. Who can tell us why we have this one? Why we have this one? Hmm. Abdullah Khan?
Yes, Mr.
Why we have different colors here, Abdullah? What do you think?
Uh,
What comes to your mind if you are making a juice? Okay, you make this first glass, your
yes,
friend.
Mr. If we put more of the substance inside, like the water, the
Excellent.
more we put, the more the volume.
The more volume or the more color the shade. We said we have the
The
same volume of
the
water, same volume of water.
oh,
So
then the more color.
the more color. This color, what we call, so water is called what? Solvent, right? Water is
Yes,
called solvent. So the same volume of solvent, but what we put here, what we call like sugar. If we are using sugar or color, so this what's the substance, what we call it what? Solute.
solution,
Solute.
solute.
Solute. Okay, or solid. Okay. So here we use less amount of solute, but here we increase the amount of solute. Okay. So as you can see in each cup, we have increasing in color. It means we are using more solute. We are increasing more solute. So this one we say it is diluted. Diluted. It has a less amount of solute, and here it is more concentrated. The concentration is increasing until we have the most concentrated one. Okay, if we are moving from left to right, if we are moving from right to left, so we are making what? Dilution. We are making dilution. Okay, so what is the dilution? We can say dilution by visual, like in these images, and the intense red color slowly fades as solution becomes more diluted if we move from right to left. The same thing you can make by yourself if you are using salt. It is not necessary you are using colors. We can use salt if this is what water and we added salt or sugar to it, right? So salt is solute and the water here is the solvent. So as we increase the amount of salt, okay, or the solute, we are increasing what? The concentration. We are increasing the concentration, okay? So if we give, let us see this video first before we move to a second point.
Talk about how scientists distinguish solutions. Let's say, for example, I mix up three solutions. I've got about 50 milliliters in each of these. Now I've got 50 milliliters of solvent in each of these containers. In this case, my solvent is water. And I'm going to add some solute to them. But I'm going to add different amounts of solvent. In the first solution, I'll add about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. In the next one, about half a teaspoon. And then in the next one, stir them up. And you'll notice a difference between each.
So as you can see here, she used the same volume. She used the same volume or the same amount of solution of water, okay? But she used different amount of or different masses of the solid or the food coloring. So as we increase the amount of the solid, the concentration what increases. The concentration is what increases. Okay, so how can we define concentration? Who can define concentration, Shabab? Who can give us a definition, or what do you understand by concentration? You can tell us what you understand by concentration. Mamdouh? Mamdouh, you can talk, Mamdouh.
Mister, yes, it's the amount of the solutes that you put in
Yes.
like the water
Yes, yes. The
or the
amount
solution.
of solute, the amount of solute in a solution, the amount of solute in a solution. The amount of solute in a solution. Okay? So this is what we mean, Shabab, by concentration. Let's check what Mamdouh said. If we go back here, yes, you can find concentration is the amount of a particular solute in a given amount of solution. So concentration is the amount of a particular solute in a given amount of solution. Yes, Mamdouh was right. The amount of solute detects the amount of concentration. Okay, as you can see here for this solution, we have this one is diluted because we use less solute. This one is concentrated from the color. We can notice that because we used more solute. Here's a big spoon with a big amount of food coloring. It uses less amount of solute. So concentration, we can say how much is dissolved or the amount of solute in solution, the amount of solute in a given volume or amount of solution. Okay. But can we use the term dilute and concentration? These two words are enough to describe the concentration of a solution. If I say it is diluted, diluted, this one is more diluted, this one is less or more concentrated, this description is enough, Shabab? This description is enough or right? We used in science to express things in numbers, right? So you can check here, for here he asked you, why is the term dilute not a precise way to describe concentration? Who can answer this question? When we say dilute, it is right but not precise. Why? Why? Turkey?
Because concentrated have more solute than dilute.
Yes. So we didn't know, right? We didn't know what's the difference between. We know that more concentrated is have more solute, less
Yes.
concentrated or diluted has less solute. But it
Yes.
didn't give us the exact amount, right? It didn't give us a number, right? So, Shabab, dilute and concentration just by describing or using words is not precise. Why? Because you are not giving me the exact amount. If as these terms, diluted or concentrated, do not state the exact amount of solute dissolved. If here is this question, why is the term dilute not a precise way to describe concentration? Because it does not state the exact amount of sodium dissolved. Yeah, for example, most of us like soup, right? We can have soup. Your mother may bring cooking meat or chicken, so you ask for a bowl of soup, okay? Maybe you prefer 1 gram of salt, 1 gram of salt, okay? When you test it, it is feel good for you, okay? But the same soup for your brother say, no, it's too salty, okay? Maybe the big brother will say, no, I need more salt. Okay, so what is suitable for you will not be suitable for others, right? So we have different, you can say, opinions about things. So we cannot depend on words to describe description. So we must have the exact amount. So we cannot use the word dilute or concentration, okay? But we must give the exact amount. So if we go back to the video, we saw in the video that she changed the amount of the solute, and so the concentration changed. So the concentration, it changed. So here, we can say that concentration, if we give it symbol C, okay, and mass of solute like sugar or salt, we give it symbol M, and volume of the solution we are using, we'll give it symbol V. So we said now concentration and mass, C and M. If we increase mass, the concentration what increases. Okay, but what will happen? What will happen if we increase the volume? Who can tell us what will happen if we increase? If I increase the volume, what will happen to concentration? It will increase or decrease? Who can tell us this one? Abdulaziz.
Will decrease.
Decrease. Okay, Abdulaziz. We can watch, thanks Abdulaziz, we can watch this video to see if Abdulaziz is right or not. Now she is trying to increase the volume and see what will happen to the solution. This color will become darker or lighter, okay? So check here.
It's quite weak looking, it's very light. This one's a little bit darker because I added a little bit more solute. And this one is quite dark because I added quite a bit of solute. Now, the way that scientists classify solutions is based on their concentration. So if you look at each of these 3 solutions, this one is not very concentrated. This one is called dilute because it doesn't have very much solute. This one's a little bit more concentrated because it has a little bit more solute. And this one is very concentrated. So we call this one the concentrated one because it has so much more solute than the other two. So we've got dilute, a little bit more concentrated, and then this one is the concentrated. And if you think about sometimes when you make orange juice from a frozen can, it would say from concentrate. That means that they've taken all of the water out of it and concentrated it. So they've made it extremely concentrated. And then what you will do is you will add some water to make it less concentrated and drinkable. So that would be more like a glass of Kool-Aid that you would drink when you add a little bit more solvent.
Yes, so by experiment, as your friend Abdulaziz said, when we increase the volume, okay, the concentration will decrease. Thanks, Abdulaziz, for your point. So here, what will happen when we increase volume? Abdulaziz said the concentration will decrease, right? So here we have a relation between concentration and the mass, concentration and volume. Okay, I want someone to tell me a law or an equation to calculate what? to calculate concentration. If I say concentration equals what, شباب? Who can tell us concentration equals what? Okay, we have many participants. Oja, do you know? Oja.
Yes, teacher.
Can you tell us concentration equals what? We have here mass, we have volume. We still have two things. What is the relation here? What will I write here? Mass plus volume, mass minus volume, mass over volume, mass times volume.
Plus volume.
Hmm?
Mass plus volume.
Yes, excellent. So, as Hoja said, concentration will equal to mass divide volume, or mass per volume, mass per volume. So here the volume, what is the measuring unit of volume يا شباب and measuring unit of mass? Before we go back to our book, what is the measuring unit of mass and what is the measuring unit of volume? Okay, ممدوح.
Mr. Mass, I think it's a kilogram.
Kilogram or gram, excellent. But when you are using here solution, we are using a small size or small amount. So we, yes, like, and volume.
Volume, I think
Pay attention
distance.
here. We are dealing with liquids. Like when you buy a bottle of water or buy a bottle of milk, what is the symbol you see beside it?
Millimeters.
Excellent. Milliliter or liter. Excellent. Milliliter يا شباب or liter. So the measuring unit of concentration, it is measured in gram per liter. So concentration is measured in gram per liter. Okay, شباب. Now everyone open your book. We will go to this page. So as Aziz Khoza said, okay, concentration can be calculated. C equals M over V, mass over volume, and also as sorry, I forget names quickly. Sorry, the one who said Mamdouh, yes, Mamdouh, said the measuring unit of mass is gram and the measuring unit of volume is liter. Okay, so concentration is measured in gram per liter. Now, if I give you a problem like this one, how can you calculate concentration? The first thing we said, we have to use this law, right? So we will use this one. We will use this law that concentration equal mass over volume. Mass over volume. Okay. I want someone to work with me in this problem who will share us in this problem. Okay, David. Okay, Shabab, I want someone to work with me in this problem. Everyone inside the room, raise your hands. Everyone inside the room, raise your hand. Ali, Hani, Khalid Muhammad, Man, Omar Sami, what are you? Okay, still Khalid. Where are you, Khalid? You have only 1 minute. Okay. Ahmad Saleh.
Yes, Mister.
Yes, yeah. Work with me in this problem. Here, we said before, to answer any word problem, what we care about is the number and the measuring unit. The number and the measuring unit. Then, to what he's asking. If you look, suppose you want to calculate the concentration in a salt in 0.5 liter. When you see this one, what do you understand? This is mass or volume or concentration? 0.4 liters.
Volume.
Yes, volume.
Volume.
Why? Because it is measured in liters. Okay, what about
Liter.
1.6 gram?
Mass.
Mass, because the measuring unit is what? Is gram. So here, as your friend said, mass 1.6 because it is measured in gram, and volume 0.4 because measured in liter. And our law, as we said, C equal M over V. So just make substitution after you write the formula. Make substitution. Substitution means, يا شباب, we move the symbol and put its number. So M is 1.6 grams, so we put 1.6 gram. Volume is 0.4 liter, we put 0.4 liter. So the answer is 4 gram per liter. This one gram per liter. This dash we pronounce it per gram per liter. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have a problem. All the class will answer question number 1 and send me the answer on chat. This question number 1. What is the concentration of 5 grams of sugar in 0.2 liter of solution? Everyone, do number 1 now and send me the answer on chat. I'll open chat for you. Okay, now the chat is open for everyone. You have only 1 minute to send me the answer. All the class, and as usual, the one who will not participate, no marks for participation. Okay, remember this point. Jawad send, Majid Qahtani send. Okay, Turkey. Namdur. Aziz Hussein. Okay. يلا شباب, where is the rest of the class? عندنا عزيز عصام. Okay, thanks يا عزيز. Thanks يا تركي. عطاس, thanks تركي, thanks. Okay, نعم. Thanks for Wissam. Hisham, okay, very good. Ali Hani, okay. Ahmed Saleh, nice, very good, Shadam, very good. Najid, okay. Najid القحطاني, okay, huh? Who didn't send the شباب? I'll close the chat now. If you didn't send. As we said before, Shabab, if you don't know, you have to write on chat IDK. I don't know. IDK. I don't know. Don't forget this. We said if you don't know, write IDK. Okay, but mashallah, all of you send the answer. Okay. Okay, Shabab. Back here to this problem. Okay, if we take this one, this is the problem we have. Okay, who can work with me here? ماجد القحطاني. ماجد.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, يا ماجد. Raise your voice يا ماجد. Raise your voice.
Okay.
Okay, Mike. Tell us what you did in this problem.
Yes, I take the 5 gram.
Mm. So this 5 gram is what? 5 gram is what? Mass. Yes. So M equals 5 gram. Okay. 0.2
0.2 liters.
liters. So it is volume or
Yes.
concentration.
Yes.
Sorry,
And,
raise your voice.
Okay.
Volume. So
It's
volume
good,
equals
teacher.
0. No, I still can't hear you well. So, and in the question, he said, what is the concentration? Want us to calculate what concentration? What is the law? Or
25.
okay, thanks, Majid. We'll take another
25
one. Okay,
grams
thanks,
liter.
thanks, Majid. Omar Fadi. Omar.
Yes.
Yes, Omar. What is the law of concentration, Omar?
Mister, can you bring the page before it? The solution
You
to
forget?
write it?
I'm asking what is
Yes.
the law of concentration? We have C, M, and V. If I write C equals what? Huh?
We divide them both. But you,
We multiply or divide? Huh? Can you remember? We just said right now. It means you didn't answer or didn't send the answer, right? Okay, listen to your friends.
yes.
شباب, lower your hand, then raise your hand again because it didn't lower before. Lower your hand, then the one wants to work. Everyone lower your hand. Everyone lower your hands. Everyone. Okay. Ahmad Saleh. Ahmad.
Yes, Mister.
Yes, Ahmad. What is the law of concentration?
The answer.
No. C equals what? M over V or M times V or V over M?
M divided by V.
Yes,
M divided by V. Yes.
divided by V. Okay, so C equals, what is the value of M?
The value of M 5G.
5 gram. Okay, excellent. What is the value of volume?
0.2 L.
0.2 L. So what was the final answer?
25
Excellent.
G.
25. And don't forget, Shabab, it is here gram per liter. We have gram and liter. So you have to put both. So gram per liter. Okay? So this is what you answer. Okay, Shabab. Before we finish our period, here, if you look McGraw-Hill, and you will have a math practice. All of you have this this one. I'll open it for you again, so to see how it is pop up for you. If you press on math practice, you will have this sheet. Okay? Okay, Shabab, we have a lot of questions about concentration here. Question number one is a homework. Okay? So this question number one is your homework. It is the same idea. We want you to calculate what? Concentration. Okay, so all the class, this is your homework. Okay, and tomorrow, inshallah, you have to send me the answer on chat like today. Okay, just give me a minute to take your attendance. Everyone, put your hands down. Please put your hands down. No one raises his hand. Okay, just take attendance. Okay, Shabab. We have here, we have another ideas for the problem, like here in this one, how many grams? This time we want you to calculate gram. This one wants you to calculate volume. Inshallah, tomorrow we will take how can we calculate the mass, how can we calculate the volume. Today, we just only talked about concentration. What are the factors that affect concentration? We said mass and volume, and ended by calculating what concentration. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll talk how to calculate grams and how to calculate what volume. Okay, Omar. Okay, Omar. No problem. Okay. Now, Shabab, if we go back to the sheet, everyone here look to this question and everyone read the question and send me the answer on chat. Question number 7. He said, what is the concentration of albumin in the blood sample? Okay, he wants albumin. Here you have albumin, we have cholesterol, hemoglobin, triglyceride, but he is only asking about albumin. Okay, for albumin, what is this one? It is milligram per liter substance measured, and this is your 0.2 milliliter. So you have to know which one is mass, which one is volume, and calculate concentration. Okay, Shabab, calculate it and send it on chat. We started receiving answers. Okay. Mamdouh, you send the answer. Khalid. Okay, Khalid, Mohammed, Jawad. Okay. Turkey, Qahtani. Okay, Turkey. Allah Shabab, we still have only 1 minute. Okay, Majid. Majid Al-Qahtani, Majid, unmute yourself.
Yes, teacher.
What you did here?
I take milligrams.
Yes, you
Grams
do.
is mass.
Okay, so this 9 milligram, it is mass, so it is
Yes.
9.
And divided by 0.2.
Yes, and divide it 0.2 milliliter because this one is volume.
Yes.
Okay, so Shabab, if you notice here that milli will be cancelled with milli, right? M will be cancelled with M. So we have 9 divided 0.2. So the answer was what, Omar? Turkey? So his answer is what? Majid, sorry, Majid. The answer was what, Majid?
The answer is 45.
45. You divide 9 over 0.2, you get 45. Okay, and this is gram per liter. Gram per liter. So your answer is A. The answer is A. So, Shabab, if you want to practice, you have this sheet. You have a lot of problems like this one. Okay, you have here a lot of these problems like this one. I think now it is easy for all of you. Thanks for participation. And we have a different idea how to calculate mass and how to calculate volume. Inshallah, we'll talk about these ideas tomorrow. So thanks, Shabab. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.